Today we're making marinated carrots. I love this recipe because it keeps in the fridge for a week or two. It means that whenever you come home and you don't have time to cook, you can have vegetables that are ready to eat. I also like it because it's mostly raw. The onions and the peppers are raw. The carrots are steamed until they're just slightly crisp. So we're going to mix all the ingredients together in a bowl. The recipe is in Eat Away Illness. And we take the carrots, we're going to cut up peppers, and we just cut them into chunks, bite-sized chunks, so they don't need to be any particular size. Peppers are very healthy. All peppers are very healthy. These are all sweet peppers, and red peppers in particular have lycopene, which is very healthy for fighting cancer, in particular prostate cancer. You've probably heard me say that 3 times now, or maybe you haven't, but it's important. Pink grapefruit have lycopene as well. Raw onions are very healthy. So you can make as much of this or as little of this as you like. I'm using this nice big jar here today. And I'll use this next week for Christmas. Red and green looks very nice for Christmas. You may want to cut the onions into somewhat smaller sizes. It's up to you. I think that's enough onion. So we have our vegetables. Mix them a little bit so that they're combined. Isn't that beautiful color? Makes a very nice presentation. So now we'll add the dressing. The dressing is a ½ cup of cold pressed olive oil, 3/8 of a cup of melted honey, 1 teaspoon of Celtic sea salt. Don't use any other salt in your kitchen but Celtic sea salt. And 1 teaspoon of prepared mustard. This is an organic mustard. And 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. This is an organic Worcestershire sauce as well. This recipe calls for tomato soup, and while I do not recommend using cans, this is one recipe where it's really hard to get around not using a can. So I made sure that the tomato soup I bought had no MSG. You might want to try this with homemade tomato soup, a condensed tomato paste or some other tomato sauce. I haven't got around to trying that yet. So I've got my work cut out for me. So we'll just combine all of this together. Kind of soupy, but the vegetables are all separated. We don't have any hunks that are stuck to one another. And now we're going to place it in the jar. So it's a bit painstaking in a jar with this size of a mouth, but I like the fact that it stores well in the fridge. It doesn't take up a lot of room. So we'll just keep spooning until it's all in. Much easier than making a salad when you're in a hurry. And the raw onion and raw peppers take the place of the raw vegetables in the salad for your meat. Most people don't get anywhere near enough vegetables in their diet. I'd like people to have 10 servings of fruits and vegetables, 2 half cups of fruit, and 8 half cups of vegetables. That's 4 cups of vegetables and about 1 cup of fruit. That's what I recommend for fruits and vegetables. So here we have our marinated vegetables, marinated carrots. And you put it in the fridge and it keeps for days. Enjoy!